Hola, buenos días a todos. Me llamo Sylvain Jouan. Vivo en Francia, cerca de Cannes. Y... mi gato. Excuse me, I think I will speak in English. It's more easy for me. Well, I'm an English teacher, but also I'm a nurse. I'm 57 years old and I live in south of France, in French Riviera, near Cannes. And really, I'm living in the perfumes city in Grasse. And I'm just doing this video to answer about the questions my friend Daniel Tobias sent to ask how karate is in France. So first, I began karate in 1982. All my friends were doing French fencing, boxing, and it's hard to believe, but I was very thin and small and not with so much self-confidence. So I want to try something else, something new, and I went to a dojo in my city. I went for the first time. I see all the maybe 3 people who were doing kata, and it left me breathless. I just think that's what I want to do. The name of my first teacher was Hervé Guézangar. He was a close student of Kase Sensei. Kase Sensei was very famous in France, very strong, very tough, and he was always focused on force, power, speed, lower positions. But it was okay. I was young and I really wanted to do my best, so it was okay. Some years ago I had to move and go to the south of France, and unfortunately I only find sports karate. People yelling, jumping, touch and go, and it's not my way. So I stopped for some years. But I missed karate, so it was a need for me to train again. I found a new teacher. He was young, skillful. He says I'm doing traditional karate, but for me, traditional karate was Kase karate, because in France, nobody knew Nishiyama. So I tried. During some months, I tried to train as I always do. Strong, fast, low postures. And I begin to understand that maybe something is not like I think it is. I needed to change everything. I take my belt, I throw, I put a white belt on, and come on. Learn, don't think, and learn again. And during many years, I had to train and learn again, step by step. With Daniel Famba, he was my teacher. Emmanuel Ramanan Salama, my wife teacher, who was an amazing man. And of course, Ibrahim El Mahomi, the man who represent ITKF in Paris. And after, life goes on. So, black belt, second dan, third dan. I lost my chance to meet Nishiyama Sensei because I wasn't here for his last seminar in Paris. So that's life. And after ITKF, we all know this sad story. Break, change, whatever. El Mahomi Sensei passed away, so we had to find a new way. We try other federations, but when you are training and you look at the clock to see how much time it remains, you know that's not the good path you have to follow. And a friend of us, Jérémy Abbondanza, who is with Sophie, my wife, and I, the co-founders of French WBKA. Jérémy went to Czech Republic and he calls me immediately. He said, "Sylvain, we have found what we were seeking for." Wow! And next seminar we went with him to see Avi Sensei. Wow! And really, I lose my good self-confidence and I told to me I have to learn again. Maybe not since the beginning, but I have so much to learn because it's so rich. For now, I know until for my entire life, I know the way I have to follow, because I have found so many people friendly, smiling, ready to help you, to give you a direction, and for me that's amazing. Of course, we are not a big group. We are a very small group with very small dojo in France. Wow. We are not so many in France because France is a country where sports federation is maybe one of the strongest federation in the world. The French president during years, maybe a long lifetime, was Jacques Delcourt. He was not Sensei Nishiyama's friend. They are not on the same state of mind, and but he was French, and French people only knew sports karate. If you say I'm doing traditional karate, what's it? They don't know what is it, and sometimes they are jumping, yelling, playing, and they say we are doing traditional karate. Maybe not, but that's life. So we are not so many doing Nishiyama's path. But years after years, people begin to watch what we are doing to do, and we try to give the best of ourselves. That's it. You know, about traditional karate, it matches perfectly with my job and what I think about life. Because I'm a nurse. My job, my life is about the others, to help the others about their health, about their mobility, about their pain, their bad ideas. So karate for me is the same. You can help people, and often in my classes I see people who are pain on their joints, pain on their back, who have difficulty about focus, and weeks after weeks, maybe month after month, they come back to the dojo and say, I feel better. I feel better. I don't have any pain on my back, on my joints. I'm happy to come to the dojo. I'm happy to train. And even if they can't train because they have some pain, or they come and see what's happening. So, as an instructor, I'm more than happy. And of course, I'm more than happy to have nice people like you, Daniel, and all the friends we have in Europe to help me, to help us to do great things together. I hope you have enjoyed this interview. It's I speak a lot. Sorry. Gracias a todos y bye bye from France.